a general. I got you, baby. I got you. How'd I get on the For You page? How you do that? I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Hey, Denise. How are you? Okay, this is going to be a general for Leah. We are general for you. Where we going? Leah. General for Leah. We starting here for you, baby. Leah. Views and likes. I'll be getting those too. Well, thank you. All right, for Leah. What we got for Leah? Tap the screen as I tap in for Leah, y'all. As I tap in for Leah. You got a lot of things upside down right now, Leah. But the most important thing for you right now is be patient. I don't know what it is you're trying to rush. You're moving on to a new chapter right now, so you want it to speed along. Because it's giving you got to be patient with something. Let's see what it is. You got to be patient. It's like you're done detaching. You're moving forward. You've done all the work. You surrendered. But you want this thing to move forward very quickly. And it's giving you got to slow down and be patient with it. Okay? Because it's giving like you've done the work. You let go of some things that wasn't serving you. Okay? You're moving forward. Okay? You gave up control, but you still wanted to go a little bit quicker than that. So you got to be patient. You got to be patient. It might be love. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to see what it is right now. So you got to reassess some of the thinking that you have. Be patient. Reassess some of the thinking that you have. We're going to tap into what that is right now. What that looks like. What is it that you need to be patient about and reassess? Show yourself some compassion, some grace, some mercy. What is it? What is it we talking about right now? Welcome in, guys. Make sure y'all hit the follow and subscribe button. Tap the screen. Right now I'm doing a mini for Leah. Okay. It has something to do with your goals. So I would say career is right on point. I see you, Ty. Thank you, baby. So it's like your goals. Okay. It's like you moving forward, your growth. Okay. So you got to be patient. Be patient. Be patient. It's saying that there's some kind of restriction there where you feeling like you're not moving. You feeling like you're not growing. You understand? And your biggest fear is that you're going to be stuck, right? You having a problem with management? Somebody that's over you? Are you having an issue with someone that's over you at work? Was that a yes for me? You having a problem with somebody that's over you? With your bosses. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I see y'all sent there. With your bosses. Okay. Whoever this male person is, it's giving like they are powerless. They are powerless. It's like they don't call a shot. So I don't know if this is a supervisor we speaking of. But it's saying basically this person, they don't have the power to make the decisions. It's like they making it seem like they can, you know, make things happen and move and shake, but they can't. Okay? I feel like this is a person that's maybe talking to you about your performance at work, what you do. Okay, you filed a grievance with your union. Okay. Okay. Well, this person is powerless. You don't even have to worry about that. It's like, just be patient and everything is going to work out in your favor. Okay. You got into an argument with them? Be patient. Everything is going to work out in your favor with this matter here. There may be a lot of confusion, but it's going to work out. Just stay. You told him off. Okay, so what it's basically saying, I know you said you got into something, you told him off, but you don't have to open your mouth. Let the universe and let your guides take care of it. You speak to your ancestors and your spirit guides. You tell them exactly what you want to happen in the workplace and watch how it happens. Okay, you don't have to bring your energy into it. Let your spirit guides and ancestors take care of it. You don't have to control this because it's already taken care of and it's going to work in your favor. Okay, it's given like these people, they are powerless against you. Okay, it's like you also had a strange dream the other night. What was the dream about? About an old friend? Okay, you had a dream about an old friend. They were trying to reconnect. Okay, let's tap into that. Let's tap into that. Let's tap into that. But just know this work situation, you don't have to do much. It's already handled for you, okay? The work situation is handled for you. The dream about this old friend. Let's see. Welcome, welcome, guys. I'm doing a mini read right now. So just chill out, listen. Hope you are having a good time. Just listening in. Okay, so this old friend. Name start with a K. Let's see. Ooh. This old friend whose name start with a K. Whoever this old friend is, they're not doing too good. They're not doing too good. So it's given like they are like pulling on your energy for the times when you stood in the paint for them. Okay? You all had some form of conflict or something like that, and they didn't handle it well. Okay? So that's what it is. They're basically in their head about that. Separation from your energy. You had a huge falling out. Thank you for the confirmation. Okay. So I feel like they're feeling the effects of you separating your energy from them. I feel like that's why you had that dream. Okay. They are feeling the effects. You understand? It's giving me that they know that they were wrong about some things. I warned you about them 2 years ago. Thank you for the confirmation. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so now whatever it is, I feel like people are now walking away from them and they're feeling a kind of loneliness, okay? And they knew that you stepped in for them when people didn't step in for them. So they're just starting to feel the effects of that. That's why you had the dream, okay? They made the choice to do what they did, was their choice. Okay, that's why you're feeling that energy, because now it's coming down on them. Exactly. You said karma. I didn't want to say that word, but that's exactly what it is. It's like they made the choice and now they're feeling the effects of it. Because sometimes when you have a good person in your corner and that good person is gone, you don't notice until they're gone. Until your back is against the wall and you say, oh, well, if this person was around, they would have done this or they would have done that. You understand? So they made the choice. They made the choice and now they're in their head. And now they can't get back in your energy. And I hope you don't let them back in your energy. Because they're going through some stuff right now. Is it a female? Is it a female? Is it a female? Okay. Yep, because she came up in the end and I just got the chills. I just got the chills. Came up in the end. That's why I asked you if it was a female. Thank you. She actually a Gemini. What you saying about Geminis? Because I'm a Gemini, baby. I'm a Gemini. But we are all not the same, though. Okay. Let me pull a what do you need to know? And then you have any questions? What questions do you have, Leah? I'm a different month. Some Geminis could be nuts. Yeah, if you talk to my husband, he'll probably tell you I'm nuts, but it's okay. Will you find a new job? Will you find a new job? Will you find a new job? You will find a new job. However, if I tell you a job is not what you're supposed to be doing, will you believe me? A job is not what you're supposed to be doing. Okay? It's given. You possess everything you need. You possess it. It's within you. Okay? But you making the choice. You making the choice to go suffer under someone else's watch. In other words, you making the choice because you resisting the change that you need to make. Okay? Your confidence. You got to be confident in yourself before anyone else will be confident in you. Okay? So you resisting the change. You can work 1,000 jobs. But if that's what you supposed, is that what you supposed to do? No. Okay? You are a leader. You're supposed to be leading yourself. You don't need somebody else to tell you what to do. You know what to do. It's already in you. You were born with it. But what you going to do with that information? You had a dream somebody going to try to ask you out? Do you have new love coming in? Let's see. Do you have new love coming in? Do you have new love coming in? I see somebody that's older than you coming in. Somebody that's secure is giving like they got their stuff together. So I do see new love coming in. And that's a yes. Okay? But you can't let your fears or whatever happened before, traumas, relationship issues, get in the midst of that. Okay? Because this person that's coming in is giving me, this is somebody who know what they want. This is someone very secure, and this is someone coming in to offer stability, okay? But you can't let where you've been disrupt where you going, okay? Let me give you a message from your spirit guides. Message from your spirit guides, baby. It's coming in, but what you gonna do with it when you get there, Leah? Message from your spirit guides. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome all. You got one more question? What's your question, baby? What is the question? What will the rest of 2026 hold for you? What will the rest of 2026 hold for you? What is 2026 gonna hold for you? The rest of it. Let's see. This person, whoever's coming in, right? 2026 is going to bring this person in. Bring this person in where y'all going to be doing some things. So I see you doing things that you've never done before. Kind of like adventurous type thing. Okay? But I also see you being in your head about every moment of it. Okay? I see this person coming in. Okay? And I see you being very fearful once this person coming in. Once this person comes in. So I see somebody coming in to offer you new things, new ideas, new love. But it's something about where you've been that's going to have you trapped once they come in, okay? So you got to release and let go and know that what's coming in, you got to be present for it, right? Not keep your head in the past. Keep looking in the past. You got to be present for it and be ready for it when it comes in, okay? Your message from your spirit guides, baby, is keep moving forward. Even if you are unsure of your next step or where it may take you, trust that you are walking the path that you are meant to walk. Remember, we are walking it with you, and trust yourself more, okay? And I release your energy back to you, baby, with love, guidance, and abundance, Leo. Be open to it, baby. Be open to it. Don't shut down, okay? All right, 2 people sent in. Let me see. Okay, Ty, and then Lakeisha. Ty, where you at, Ty? Hey, Monique, how are you, baby? Ty, where are you? You prepared? Okay, if you prepared, before you make any drastic decisions, you can shoot me a text. Ty, what's going on, baby? What you needed? What did you need, Ty? Tell me, honey. Speak to me. Welcome in, guys. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. You need a general? I got you. Okay, general for Ty. I saw what I need to pull for you, Ty. Okay, let's start with this, Ty. This Ty needs to know. This Ty needs to know. You been at your happiest lately? Ooh, that's awesome. Okay. That's awesome. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is you gotta make sure you're constantly setting your boundaries. Okay, but this is giving boundaries as far as money. I don't know if you've been spending more than you should, but make sure you set boundaries as far as money. Okay? It's like you don't have to compete with anyone else out there. Okay? So make sure you're setting your boundaries. Someone is upset. I don't know who it is that you blocked, Ty, but whoever this person is that you blocked, they are still watching you some way, somehow, and they got this jealous energy. You've been looking for a job? Okay. Your ex? Okay. Well, they're watching you some way, somehow. Okay. Your ex-husband? Okay. Well, they're watching you some way, somehow. Okay? And it is somebody that you were intimate with, but you're no longer intimate with. It's not a feminine energy. It is a masculine energy. Because feminine is upside down and intimacy is upside down. So you're no longer intimate with this person. Okay? And they don't like what you got going on. They don't like that you're so independent. They don't like that you've moved on. Okay? So it's giving protect your energy. Okay? I don't know what they're out there doing, but it's definitely saying protect your energy. Okay? This person is giving like narcissistic vibes. It's giving like they didn't want you with them, but they didn't want you with anyone else either. That kept messing. Okay, I get it now. Why do they keep coming up though, Ty? Why? I think the last time they came up, why they keep coming up? Why they keep coming up? Because you got to clear them out your energy, period. You got to clear them out your energy, period. I mean, it's not what you focus on, but it's what you focus on. You get what I'm saying? It's not what you focus on, but it's in your mind. Like, why they still contacting you? Why do they still have that access to you? You got to cut off all access. I don't care if you got to change email addresses, change phone numbers. That access got to be cut for real. You don't think about them? Well, they obviously thinking about you. They're thinking about you. They're not doing any self-reflections. They're not trying to work on themselves. They're not trying to do anything but think about you. As far as you finding another job, he doesn't contact me anymore since my husband stepped in. Okay, so since your husband stepped in, he doesn't contact you anymore. Okay, so about you finding another job, there's some steps you gotta take as far as your abundance is concerned. I can't talk to you about it on here because that's a form of me protecting myself, but there's some steps that you have to take in order for you to move forward. There's some steps you gotta take. You gotta block out everything. You gotta block out everything that's outside of what you are looking for. You gotta block it out. Go into like isolation, okay? Outside of everything that you're thinking about, which is this job. You need to get rid of all distractions, okay? And you gotta go for it. Put your intentions, everything you love, on this one thing, which is finding the job that you want. Okay? And it's something that you got to do right now without delay, without procrastination. I don't know if you pray and you meditate, but I feel like that's what you need to do. Some prayer and some meditation on this is going to be helpful because your intentions has to be 110% on getting the job that you want. You do that every day. How long do you sit in meditation for? How long do you sit in meditation for? Because I feel like if you pray every day, you're not waiting and you're not sitting and listening for the answers. How long do you sit in meditation for? Welcome in, guys. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 seconds. Come on, Ty. Where your answer at, Ty? 10 minutes. Ty, you can't even crack the surface in 10 minutes. 10 minutes is not going to reveal anything to you. You know what true meditation is? You need to look up true meditation. 10 minutes ain't going to get it, honey. I knew it. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You just barely sat down for 10 minutes. You got to truly do some meditation, baby. Because you're not even cracking the surface. Because I feel like if you sit down after you cry out to God and you tell God what you need and you sit down and you wait for the answers, you're going to be surprised at what you're going to hear. Because you could be leading yourself the wrong way. You understand? But you got to sit with yourself in order to hear the answers. In order to know and get the answers for what you're praying for. 10 minutes ain't going to cut it, baby. 10 minutes is not going to cut it. Okay? I don't know if you spend time thinking about your husband as well and stressing about your husband, but you got to clear your mind from all of that. All of that you need to clear your mind from. Did you have a question? Did you have a question, Ty? Stop worrying about everyone and everything and focus on you and your goals at this time. All right, Tina, I see you. Thank you for the question. Give me one moment, okay? Because I got one more person on the list, and then I'm going to go back into the yes or no's. Welcome in, guys. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe and the follow button. It's just I don't want him to stress too much about the bills. Listen. He know what he signed up for. You just got to get yourself in alignment, because once you're in alignment, of course, you're going to be able to help your spouse. But I feel like this time, if you're not working, it's setting you up for something. It's setting you up for something. You just got to be prepared for it, okay? So right now, what I'm saying is you don't have an income, right? And your spouse is taking care of everything. So maybe you need to sit and get the answers, because like I said, you're looking for a job, looking for a job, looking for a job. Maybe there's another avenue you should be taking. You see what I'm saying? But you got to be open to hearing it. Okay? 10 minutes. I mean, come on. You not working. 10 minutes. You can sit a little bit longer than that. And then come back and tell me. Come back and tell me what you get. Okay, but let me give you a message from your spirit, guys. And then I got Lakeisha on the list. Okay. All right. So your message, Ty, is slow down. Slow down and take your time. There's no need to rush everything. You are already doing your part. Trust that what belongs in your life is already making its way towards you in divine timing. So everything is going to come in, okay? All right, and I release your energy back to you with love, guidance, and abundance, baby, okay? All right, so we got, is it Lakeisha? Where Lakeisha at, baby? Thank you for waiting, Lakeisha. Where are you, sweetheart? Lakeisha. Hey, that's you, Denise. Woo, gosh. Excuse me. Oh. Ooh, that sneeze came from way in the back. What's going on, baby? What you need? What do you need, huh? What you need? A general, okay? All right, so I'm going to go back to the questions in just one moment. Let me do a general for Denise. A general for Denise. Denise, why am I hearing your head is all over the place? What are you doing? Why is like your head is all over the place? You're not focused on one thing. It's like multiple things got you pulled all over. Why? What's going on? What you got going on? You say, yes, it is. But what you got going on, though? As I stepped into your energy, it's like my head, I can't focus. What's going on? You working hard, okay? Hey, how are you? Speak up. You got to speak up about something. And that's probably what you got to speak up about. So you said the girl that you working with, they not paying you all your money. And then in your general, it's saying you got to speak up. You got to speak up. You got to give let your voice be heard. In order to receive, you got to speak up. You got to speak up about what you're not receiving. You got to speak up. Ground yourself, meaning that sit down, okay? Go outside, ground yourself, make sure you calm, make sure you are one and you know who you are, and you're not going to like totally go off on this person. So it's like ground yourself, okay? But you got to speak up. You got to speak up. Pull yourself together. Get your emotions together. That's what the grounding is going to do when you go outside and you just breathe a little bit. Get yourself together, but you definitely got to speak up. Because if you don't speak up, it's like they playing with you. If she don't say nothing, I ain't going to say nothing. Nobody ain't saying nothing. You get what I'm saying? You got to speak up. That's your coins. That's your money. You got to speak up. You can be compassionate for the person that you're working for, but you know what? They know they had to pay you. You can be compassionate, but you got to still speak up. They got to pay you what you worth. Don't be afraid. Just be respectful and speak up. Okay? Because if you don't speak up, it's not going to be resolved, baby. Okay? It is not going to resolve itself. It's not going to one day magically appear in a check. No. They going to play like they don't know. They don't remember. They slow. So you just got to play as slow and speak up about your stuff. Okay? Get creative. Get creative when you talk to them. Because I feel like if you don't say nothing, they ain't going to say nothing. I feel like even with you speaking up, there's going to be some change that comes out of this. Okay? There's going to be some change that comes out of this. Because I feel like when you speak up, there's going to be a lot of things that's said that was not said before. And it's like a light bulb is going to go on for you that you're going to realize that you may not be in the right place. Okay? And it's given like you're gonna feel like I don't know, there's a change coming in. There's a shift coming in. It's given once you say what you gotta say, I feel like you're gonna feel like you don't want to be there no more. Like you gotta do something else. Like change has to happen. Like you can't just sit there and let people take advantage of you. You get what I'm saying? Whew, okay. You got any questions, Denise? As I work on my... She needs you? You said she needs you? That's that compassion that you're going to show. She needs me. That's that compassion they were talking about. So you going to work for free? That's what you're trying to say? Oh, you've been thinking about your auntie. Oh, so you're going to go work for your auntie, or that's who you're working for now? Is that who you're working for now? Okay, you said you've been selling purses. Is that what you're saying? Oh, you give her a lot of purses. Okay. Well, what I'm seeing here, right, is that you're going to have to make a choice. What's important to you? Is it you getting paid what you're worth, or this sacrifice that you're making for this person that they're making for you? Okay? It's like you gotta make the choice. Are you benefiting, or are they getting over on you? Okay? You gotta make the choice. Because I feel like you may be benefiting on one end, but they're getting over on you. Okay? But you got to open your eyes to that. You got to open your eyes to that, baby. You going to keep working for yourself? You just got to make sure in all that you do, don't let people take advantage of you. Because I feel like if people feel like there's an opportunity to take advantage of you, they will. Okay? You make more money? Okay. But still, you got to make sure you get what you worth. Not that you make more money. I mean, if they're not paying you right, they're not paying you right. So you got to make sure you get what you deserve and what you're worth. Okay? Don't let that go to the side. Don't let that go over your head. Okay? Oh, working for yourself, you make more money. I got you. I got you. It's giving, if you keep being nice to people, the way you nice to people and letting people slide, they gonna take you to the breaking point eventually. And then you're going to end up mad, and then you're going to end up to the point of no return. And I don't think you want to get there, okay? Let me give you a message from your spirit guides, and then I can go back into the questions for y'all. The list is still open for those who want to join the list, okay? Thank you. Let me give you a message from your spirit guides, baby, Denise. Message from your spirit guides. Keep moving forward. Even if you are unsure of your next step or where it might take you, trust that you are walking the path you are meant to walk. Remember, we are walking it with you, and trust yourself more. Okay? And I release your energy back to you with love, guidance, and abundance, baby. Thank you. All right, so we're going back to the question. Somebody said, I have a question. I don't know if you're still on here. But I'm open to the question. Should I be friends with Liliana? Should you be friends with Liliana? Hey, Mac, how are you? Should you be friends with Liliana? Should you? That's a yes, Mac. That's a yes. Drop your questions, guys. I am well, baby. Thank you for asking. Will Pernell and I become a couple? Will Pernell and I become a couple? Will Pernell and I become a couple? Let's see. Pernell and I become a couple. Pernell and I become a couple. Pernell and I got no for Pernell and I becoming a couple. Welcome in, guys. Make sure you hit the subscribe button or the follow button and share the live for me, please. And thank you. Thank you, baby. Where your questions, guys? Where your questions? Will your sister receive her health care this month? Will your sister receive her health care this month? I got yes. Dell, look, yes, yes, yes. That's a yes, baby. Welcome in, guys. New and old. Welcome in. Drop your questions. Drop the questions, guys. Will Martin and I get better? Amanda, will Martin and I get better? Will Martin and I get better? Will Martin and I get better? I got no. No. Drop the, okay, will I go catfishing with my uncle when I go to Mississippi this week? Will you go catfishing with your uncle when you go to Mississippi this week? Catfishing. Will you? I got no, Mac. Will my dental work be finished before the cruise? You going on a cruise? I love cruises, baby. Will my dental work be finished before the cruise? Will your dental work be finished before the cruise? Say yes. Will it be finished before the cruise? Why am I getting no? I got no. You want to make sure you can eat good. I wonder why not. I don't know. Ask your uncle. I don't know. Will me and Mike reconcile in the future? Will you have a boyfriend ever? I'll answer that question in a minute. Will me and Mike reconcile in the future? Will you and Mike reconcile in the future? I got no. For you and Mike reconciling, no. Okay, will I ever have a boyfriend? Will I have a boyfriend ever? Will you have a boyfriend? Will you have a boyfriend? Will you ever have a boyfriend? Ever? Why say no? For you ever having a boyfriend? Why? Why is that the answer? Will Alicia marry Doris? Will Alicia marry Doris? Alicia marry Doris. Alicia marry Doris. I got yes. Is my partner my soulmate? Is your partner your soulmate? Is your partner your soulmate? Is your partner your soulmate? I got no. What in the world? And I got 3 no's. I got no, and no. Can I please read a card for you? If you send in for a mini, I can. Did you send in for a mini, sweetheart? I can definitely do that for you. Hey, Miss I Am Beautiful. How are you? Happy Monday. Happy Monday, guys. Make sure y'all hit the follow and subscribe button. Make sure y'all share. I only see 2 shares. Why y'all not sharing? Share the live. Let's get some more energy in the building, please. And thank you. Let's go. Let's go. Is it because you're going to be busy at the family reunion? Let's see. Is it because you're going to be busy at the family reunion? Let's see. Is it because you're going to be busy at the family reunion? Are you going to be busy at the family reunion? I got yes, Mac. Please tell me something about E. If you want a mini, you would send in for that and we could tap in. Welcome, guys. Drop your yes or no questions. The list is open. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Thank you for tapping, Mac. I see you. I see you, Mac. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Say my name, say my name. No one is around you. Say, baby, I love you. No more questions. I'm getting off, y'all. It's 9 people in here. Ain't nobody asking nothing. Okay. Will I have fun in Mississippi this week? Will you have fun in Mississippi this week? Will you have fun? Yes, 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 Mac. You are going to have a great time. Will I live in another country? Will you live in another country? Will you live in another country? Will you live in another country? Sanaya? Will you live in another country? I got no. Will you live in another country? I got no for right now. Will I ever get promoted from work this year? Will you ever get a promotion? Will you ever get a promotion from work this year? Will you get a promotion from work this year? You will. That's a yes, a yes, a yes. I got yes, I got yes, and I got yes. For you getting a promotion from work this year. Will my son get the city job this year? Dell, will my son get the city job this year? Will your son get the city job this year? Will your son get the city job? I got yes, baby. Yes. Should I start talking to other people romantically? Mac. Mac. Should you start talking to other people romantically? Let's see. Should you? Should you? I got yes, Mac. Yes. Drop your questions, guys. Drop your question. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Drop your questions, guys. Go ahead and take it. I'ma still take my fishing pole. Yes, you should. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, I'm just here to press like. How are you, sweetheart? Are my ancestors happy with the altar? Are they happy with the altar? Are they happy with the altar? Yes, they are. Yes, look. Yes, yes, and yes, they are. What's going on? I'm just here to press like. Well, me and my wife, what? Will my wife cheat on me? What? Will your wife cheat on you? Do you feel like that? Like your wife will cheat on you? Will your wife cheat on you? I got no. Like what? Will your wife cheat on you? No, no, no. I got no. Oh, you don't gotta thank me, baby. But I'm glad you're keeping up with your altar, honey. Make sure you're using it to your full potential and getting everything that you need while giving them and supplying them with everything they need so that they can further push you to your destiny, baby. That's it. That's all. That's my TED Talk for today. That's my TED Talk for today. Who's Ted? I don't know. I just heard somebody use that phrase. Will I see Doug before I go back home? Will I see Doug before I go back home? Will you see Doug before you go back home? I got no. Should I proceed with my lawsuit? Should you proceed with your lawsuit? Should you proceed with your lawsuit? Why do I have no? Why do I have no? I got no, no, and no, baby. Why? And I felt like a thing in my stomach when I said no. What was that about? Lord, I don't know. Hey, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Monday, 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 people. Drop your questions for the yes or no's. The list is open for anyone that wants some mini. Thank you for the heart, me. I appreciate it. Because you don't want your car insurance to go up? Well, you got into an accident, right? It was reported to your insurance, right? Whether you file a lawsuit or not, your insurance is going to go up, sweetheart. Sorry to tell you. If you got into an accident and it was reported to your insurance company, whether they know it wasn't reported, okay, so they don't know. You might want to check that, because if you got into an accident, and I only know this because I sell insurance, right? You got hit as a pedestrian, okay. How is your insurance going to go up if you got hit as a pedestrian? Oh, was it a hit and run? It was a hit and run? That's the only way, because it was a hit and run. It was a hit and run? Yeah, it has to go against your insurance. It was a hit and run? Was it a hit and run, though? Because if it wasn't a hit and run, that person is responsible for you. Well, that person is, it's going to go against your personal injury protection, yes. But the other person is responsible because you are a pedestrian. So either way, the insurance is going to go after that person Does that make sense to you? You were walking. You weren't driving. But your premium is going to go up? Trying to tell you either way is going to go up. But it's up to you, sweetheart. It's up to you. Charity, what's going on? Either way, your insurance is going to go up. Either way, either way, either way, your insurance is going to go up. Either way. Hello, welcome. Welcome. Let me follow you. Let me follow you because I'm going to get some information. I'm going to get some information for you. So I just followed you. What state you live in, baby? What state you live in? New York? It happened in Jersey. Let me write that down. Let me ask you a question. Did you contact Did you contact a personal injury attorney? Because if you contact a personal injury attorney, they could answer your questions, baby, without actually filing anything, a lawsuit, and you can determine what you want to do from there. Did you contact an attorney? It doesn't matter if you went in an ambulance or not. Because sometimes when you're in an accident, you don't have to go to the hospital right away as long as you go within a certain timeline. You worried about that insurance. If you that worried about the insurance, then I would say leave it alone. But I don't believe it's going to affect your insurance because someone hit you. Think about it as if you didn't have any insurance. I called Geico. They claim that it won't go up. That's exactly who I have, baby. That's exactly who I have. Y'all don't have no more questions? I'm about to go. Okay, and you're going to get bills. That's usually how that goes. How you going to pay the bills? Is the money fine in my room? Is the money fine in my room? Is the money from your ancestors that you found in your room? Is it from your ancestors? The money that you found in your room. Is the money from your ancestors that you found in your room? I got yes. It's kind of what you needed, right? I got yes. 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 Coins. Coins. Said yes. Greetings, baby. Greetings. How are you? Happy Monday. Drop your questions, guys. Y'all so quiet over here. I feel like I'm paying attention to this screen more than I'm paying attention to this one. Drop your questions. Will I have a new job next month? Will you have a new job next month? Oop, why did that fall like that? Will you have a new job this next month? Thank you for tapping and sharing, baby. I appreciate you. Will you have a new job? I got yes. Would I get job from Krister? Would you get job from Krister? Would I get job from Krister? Will you get job from Krister? Job from Krister. I got no. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Make sure y'all are hitting the follow button and subscribe button. Tapping the screen and sharing the live. Every time I put money up on my door, I found the amount in my roll. So keep doing it, baby. Keep doing it. They trying to get your attention, honey. Charity, what's going on? What's going on with you, Charity? What's going on? Hey, Miss K, how are you? How are you, baby? From $0.25 to $1 now. Now you gonna put a $5 bill? Hey, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. You just live in group therapy? How was your session, honey? How was your session? What time is it? It's about to be 8:30. Better than some, worse than others. I don't know what that means. Better than some, worse than others. What? You got some career ideas now? That's awesome. That is awesome. Should you break up with Q? I understand. I know what I asked you. I know. But it's your answer that took me out. It's your answer that took me out, baby. Okay. Should you break up with Q? Should you break up with Q? Should you or should you not? That is the question. Should you or should you not? I got no. I got no. Why does it feel like you're running though? What are you running from? Will I buy a car this year? Will you buy a car this year? Will you buy a car this year? Will you? Yeah, you, Aries. Yes, you. Will you buy a car this year? I got yes. You will. You can do anything you put your mind to. Does Dominic love you? Does Dominic love you? Dominic does love you. That's a yes. Okay. Yes, Dominic does. Will I find a good romantic partner next month? You want a new job? You want a new partner? What else you want? You want a lot, Mac. Let me see if you gonna find. Mac said, "Will I find a good romantic partner next month? Will you find a good romantic? You want a fresh start? I hear that. Fresh starts are good. A good romantic partner. Let's see. A good romantic partner. I got yes, you will. You will. All right, y'all. I'm going to shut it down on this side because y'all not asking no questions. So I release your energy back to you and I take back mine. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Bye, guys.